All right, so today's topic, I think, kind of hits close to home. Because have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, hitting your deadlines, delivering your projects, and getting results, but still, you're not seen as a leader? I mean, maybe you've even been told that you're great at executing, but need to be more strategic. What does that even mean? And more importantly, how do you fix it? So here's the truth. To rise in a Fortune 500 company, execution alone just won't cut it. Leaders think differently. They think strategically. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to shift your mindset, elevate your thinking, and start being seen as the leader you are. Let's start by addressing the tactical trap. This is a common challenge that arises when professionals get so immersed in completing tasks that they totally overlook the broader objectives. In a fast-paced corporate environment, the demand for immediate results can make it difficult to just step back and assess the strategic importance of your actions. But here's the key difference. Tactical thinking is about executing efficiently, while strategic thinking focuses on aligning efforts with long-term goals. Recognizing this distinction is the first step toward breaking free from the tactical trap and positioning yourself as a strategic leader. Think about this for a moment. When was the last time you asked yourself not just how to complete a task, but whether it was the right task to focus on? This shift is what we're aiming for. So, how do you make this shift? It starts with my 3-step framework. Zoom out, prioritize, and influence. First, zoom out. Strategic leaders don't just focus on the immediate task, they zoom out to understand how their work fits into the broader business objectives. Ask yourself, how does this task contribute to the company goals? For example, if you're leading a product launch, don't just focus on timelines and deliverables. Ask, what's the business impact of this launch? How will it affect market share, revenue, or customer perception? Use tools like strategic dashboards or business reviews to connect your work to key performance indicators. Next, prioritize. Leaders prioritize what matters most. Instead of trying to do everything, focus on the few things that will drive the most impact. Use the 80-20 rule. Identify 20% of the tasks that will deliver 80% of the results. Create a decision matrix. Plot your tasks on a grid of urgency versus importance. Focus on the tasks that are both urgent and important, but don't ignore the long-term strategic initiatives. Finally, influence. Strategic leaders know how to influence others to align with their vision. Map your stakeholders. Who are the key decision makers and influencers? Tailor your communication. Use data-driven arguments for analytical stakeholders and narrative-driven stories for more intuitive decision makers. Always connect your proposal to their goals and pain points. For example, if you're pitching a new marketing campaign, frame it as a way to solve a problem they care about, like increasing brand awareness or driving customer loyalty. So let's bring this to life with 2 quick examples. First, imagine you're a brand manager launching a new product. A tactical thinker might focus on execution, finalizing the packaging, coordinating with the supply chain, and hitting the launch date. But a strategic thinker goes a step further. They ask, how does this product align with our brand's positioning? What's the competitive landscape? And how do we differentiate? How can we use this launch to strengthen relationships with key retailers? By zooming out and aligning the launch with the broader objectives, you demonstrate leadership and strategic value. Now, let's look at a second example. Now, let's look at a marketing director tasked with cutting costs. A tactical approach might be to slash budgets across the board. But a strategic leader asks, which campaigns deliver the highest ROI? Can we renegotiate vendor contracts to save money without compromising quality? How can we reallocate resources to support high-impact initiatives? This mindset not only solves the immediate problem, but positions the leader as someone who thinks ahead. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but how do you find the time to think strategically when you're buried in tactical work? Here's how. First, block time for strategic thinking. set aside 30 minutes each week to reflect on your work. Use this time to identify tasks that don't align with strategic goals and brainstorm ways to add value beyond your current responsibilities. Second, delegate tactical work. Empower your team to handle execution. This not only frees up your time, but also helps them grow. Finally, ask better questions. In every meeting, challenge yourself to ask at least one strategic question. For example, how does this initiative align with our long-term goals? What's the bigger opportunity here? Shifting from tactical to strategic thinking isn't just about climbing the corporate ladder. It's about making a bigger impact, driving meaningful change, and being recognized as a leader. Start by zooming out, prioritizing what matters, and influencing others to align with your vision. If you found this valuable, I've created a free resource called the Strategic Thinking Framework. You can download it now. It includes templates and tools to help you implement everything we've covered today. So go to the link below in the description and take your first step toward transforming your career. Your next move is the one that changes everything. So let's make it count.